All right, next up, I am making a briefcase from these 4 alligator hides that I just got from Louisiana. These are real alligator, as you could see. And the briefcase I'm gonna be making is probably something like this, where it's just a single section. I have a single section here. It'll probably be something like this one. A single section, 2-inch gusset, flat handle, and I might put one of these locks right here, one of these locks on it. So not sure, or maybe one of these round locks, these combination locks. So it's going to be that single section and made out of these hides. So just for a single gusset, I'm going to need 3 panels. So one panel would be the front of the briefcase, another panel would be the back, and then another panel would be the flap. So each panel is going to be basically the body of the animal. So to make a single section briefcase, I'm going to use 3 of the hides for the 3 panels. And then the other pieces are going to be the shoulder strap, the gussets, the handle, and all the small pieces if I go with a latch. So you could see the body would be one panel. You know, I'm gonna cut like a panel from here to here, make it all nice and proportioned. Another panel, and then I'll use the tails for the gussets and the shoulder strap and the little pieces. So I might make it a double gusset. If I was to do a double gusset, I wouldn't make an alligator panel from the middle gusset. I would use a bridle leather here, just because it's inside and you don't see it, and it's just a waste. But I got 4 hides because that's what I was intending on doing. But sometimes I don't use another panel. It's just a waste, you know, to put another alligator panel inside where no one really sees it. So it just makes the cost of the briefcase higher. But let's inspect some of these alligator hides. Like I said, they come from Louisiana. They're about maybe 5 feet. This one looks the shortest, 4 feet, 5 feet, 5.5 feet. And it's glazed, it's beautiful. You just look really closely on the hide, the inside. The lining will probably be either suede or leather. I haven't decided on that yet. But you can just check out the, you know, just the real close and the luxuriousness of these hides. So soft, beautiful. This is why alligator is so expensive. It's just a really nice, beautiful hide. That's one reason. I don't know, that's not the only reason. One of the main reasons is also because the hides, they come from the wild, you know, and in order to get these animals and to kill them correctly, you got to make sure you don't harm the skin, like shoot it in the belly. This is the belly from it, or shoot it in the neck, in the parts that are used. So as they're hunting these gators, they're making sure of that, so it just becomes more difficult. And then the second reason why these are expensive, from a leather crafter's perspective, not the hide itself, is that when we use these leathers, there's just no room for mistake. You know, if I cut a panel and I make a mistake and it's wrong, these things go wholesale. They go for about $1,000, $1,500. If I make a mistake on that panel, that's it. I have to use another hide. That's another $1,000. With leather, it doesn't cost nearly as much. So I can make mistakes, a couple of mistakes, and it's not going to be put me in the hole $1,000 at a time. The mistake for leather is what, $50 or whatever. If I made a mistake on a panel, I just cut another panel. So that's another reason why alligator is difficult. Is that it's wild, and the way they harvest the animals is difficult, and the way we use it as leather crafters, we got to be really careful. No room for mistake. And then just the leather itself is delicate and hard to work with. It's hard to stitch and by hand, and it just means more time, more labor. But in the end, I think it's worth it. It is a really nice material. It stands out. You really don't see real alligator much. You see fake alligator, and you could tell the difference in the fake alligator than the real. one, you could definitely feel the difference. The fake one is cow, that's just embossed. I don't know if I have any, I'm looking around. I don't have any embossed right now, but whatever, you know, that's the reason. So that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna make a single section briefcase like that. I'm going to use definitely 3 of the hides for the 3 panels, and then all the other pieces. I might have another hide left over. Maybe I'll make something else. So until then, I'll be updating.